I'm Richard Bopples with Paint Covered Overalls. The video you are about to watch is about electricity, which is by far the most dangerous aspect of your house. I'm not an electrician. I write these articles, I make these videos because I think that a better educated homeowner is just a better homeowner in general. I want you to know more about what's going on in the electrical systems in your house. However, when it comes to actually doing the electrical work, you should leave that to the professionals. It's safer that way, and a lot of times it's the law. I'm going to go over the basics of the anatomy of an outlet for home construction. So this is your standard outlet. They're rounded. Normally what you see is a face. It looks rectangle. This is the actual outlet inside of the box. Now, what you see are the three holes. The mouth is the ground. The smaller one is the live one. This is the one where the current is running through. You stick a paper clip in there, you're going to get shocked. That's the dangerous one. And you can always remember it's always the smaller one is the dangerous one. That's how I remember it. And then on the side is the common wire. This one's split for two different types of plug types. Now, how it works inside of your box. So every single outlet by code needs to be inside of either metal or one of these thick plastic non-conductive boxes for protection, and the wires will run into it. By code, no exposed wire like this is allowed outside of the box. So what you would see is something like this. So coming out the back of the box is just this wire that is wrapped inside of a second layer of the coating. Now, how it works is basically the live wire, which is going to generally be black. It can be blue, it can be red as well, but generally the most common color is black, is going to be hooked up on this side of the outlet. This screw will be screwed down tight. It'll be nice and secure and snug in there. The common will be attached to the other side of the outlet, like that. Again, the screw will be tied down snug, and then the ground will be attached to the ground. Ground is always going to be a different color screw. Generally, this is going to be green. It's just another way to make sure that you don't do these incorrectly. And then double check your work. Make sure that the black, red, or blue wire, whichever one yours has, is on the small side. You want to make sure that happens, because otherwise you might be, when you're connecting outlets down the line, or if you plug things in, it can really screw up your devices if it's backwards. You tighten all these with a Phillips head screwdriver, and you push it into the box. Secure these screws. They're going to be standard for any of these size boxes. It's going to fit right there. And then you put a plate, and the plate for this type of outlet attaches in the middle. You have other ones that attach on the top and the bottom, and some that just click on, depending upon your type of outlet. So the things to remember are the small side is always going to be the live, the other straight one is going to be the common, the hole there is the mouth, is the ground, and then inside they connect to their various plugs on the outside. Now, some people have a light switch that runs to just like the top outlet instead of a room, and how that happens is that you see this little copper tab that runs between these two, that snaps off and it creates two distinct outlets. So the top and the bottom will be completely separate in that case, and that way you can run power to just the top or just the bottom off of a light switch, and then the other one can just be on its own circuit, not associated with the light switch. So that's the anatomy of an outlet in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it. I'm not going to crack one of these open for you, because you should never work with one that's been opened, and I plan on using this one inside of my workshop after this.